Welcome back. I'd like to just go through the notion of value adding. All Year 12 teachers in Victoria get access to this sort of information. So the students have sat their general achievement test, which is a general test called the GAT, and then at the end of the year after they sit their external exams and the results come in for those, the teachers of each class get a comparison of what the students in their class, how they performed as compared to the score they got on the GAT. So here's an example of a class from quite a few years ago, but it gives you the idea. So it's a scatter plot where the GAT score is the horizontal axis and the final Year 12 score is on the vertical axis. The line is what the GAT predicts. Each one of these dots represents one of the students in the class. So if the dot is above the line, the student has performed better than expected. In other words, there's a value add. If the student is below the line, then they haven't performed as well as expected. Now the GAT is broken up into three components: a written comprehension component, so that's what this graph is measuring; a mathematical component, which is what, since this was a maths class, I'd be more focused on this graph. Then we've got a social, historical, geography component, and then we've got the whole GAT taken as one whole. So I've got a lot of ways I can analyse. So this gives a good indication of whether I've added any value to the kids, and then the school gets an overall score as well. You can ask for this data. Schools tend not to give it out, but it gives you an idea of whether the school's adding value or not, and is a pretty interesting analysis. Most teachers will have to explain, for example, I've got two students that didn't perform as well as expected, so I would have to explain why, and then try and improve that for the following year. Thank you.